Today we will see about the immunology, basics of immunology and diseases pertaining to immunology. First we will see about the categories of immunity involved in host defense. So, if first when a microbe or a foreign particle enters into the body, there are few barriers. First barrier will be a mechanical barrier, for example skin, a chemical barrier, for example stomach acid, a biological barrier, any gut or any. Then if this barrier is breached, then the microbes will be handled by the innate immune system. Innate immune system is the first line of defense, then barring the barriers. Next will be adaptive immune system. The adaptive immune system takes 3 to 5 days to adapt to come into action. So till then the innate immune system takes over the function. If the innate immune system cannot handle the foreign microbes, then it will go into adaptive immune system. So this adaptive immune system will be the master immune mechanism by which microbes, foreign antigens or self antigens will be removed from the body. So if there is a defect in any of the systems, we are more prone for infections, and if there is an overactive system, we are more prone for autoimmune diseases. See, this is the basic pattern of innate and adaptive immune system. This part is the innate immune system, this part is the adaptive immune system. This innate immune system has a limited number of pattern recognition receptors. That means you are born with a set of receptors which will recognize foreign antigens. So, if you have uh, antigens more than this will be taken over by the adaptive immune system. So, this is hardwired. Hardwired means it is present in your genome. It is given by your parents. So, you will have a fixed type of gene. So, everybody will have a fixed set of genes. This is the pattern of innate immune system. You will not be able to modify the gene receptors or genetic response which you get from an innate immune system. But adaptive immune system has a somatically generated receptors via gene replacement. So, these are the genes which are undergo rearrangement to form wide variety of genes. See the surface receptors. So, the surface receptors are different for adaptive immune response, but it is going to be the same throughout the life for innate immune response. So, innate immunity you will have only one set of receptors. So, adaptive immunity you will have different set of receptors because you have wide number of antigens. You have to cover a wide number of antigens. So, each T cell, each B cell will have a set of receptors. So, one B cell will counteract one antigen, one B cell will counteract another antigen. So, they have a set of receptors which are somatically generated. They themselves rearrange and form a receptors on the surface of the cell, so that they can counter multiple antigens. Okay. Next is immunological memory. What is meant by memory is whenever an immune system encounters an antigen, it should mount a response. The magnitude and the speed of innate immunity is constant how many times the innate system gets exposed to the antigen. For example, see the first exposure, the magnitude of stimulus is innate immune response is same. Again second exposure, the response is same. Third exposure, response is same. Fourth exposure, response is same, and the time within which it develops a response is also same. So, for example, in the first exposure it develops response in 10 minutes, again the second exposure also it will develop the same response in same 10 minutes. That is the pattern of innate immunity, because you do not have separate set of receptors. The same set of receptors are going to act for other things also. So, every time the same set of receptors are going to act. This is the disadvantage of immune response. This is the advantage and the disadvantage. Advantage is the speed. So, immediately it will act, the immediate system, but the disadvantage is it will act in the same manner during every exposure. But when it comes to adaptive response, see the speed of response. The first exposure it will act slowly, 3 to 5 days to act. Second exposure, see the magnitude of response. The magnitude of response is increasing and the time with which it responds to an antigen is decreasing. So, every time the exposure so only whenever you get an allergy or asthma, you inhale a dust. First time you will get wheezing in 20 minutes, second time you will get in 15 minutes, third time you get in 5 minutes. So, innate immunity is not able to respond to that. So, adaptive immunity take over, and when adaptive immunity takes over, the fourth and fifth time